Hi everyone, today we're going to take a pretty late first look at Xenoshyft, a digital card game from Cool Mini or Not, famous for very elaborate, heavy miniatures games, but now taking a stab at a kind of a deck building tower defense game. The game is cooperative. You can play either by yourself, controlling multiple factions, or with other players online. Uh, the goal is to defend your base, and there's different difficulty levels giving you different amounts of HP in that base. The game is played in a series of phases. In the first phase, you buy cards that go directly into your hand, as well as draw cards from your deck. You also will represent a certain part of the base that you're defending, and that will give you certain benefits, such as lowering the cost of certain cards and that sort of thing. All using these to advantage are going to be key in the next phase, which we're seeing here, which is defending. The goal is to defend your base from an onslaught of aliens, usually 4 cards. You'll use your troops which you deploy along with items that you have in your hand. The goal here is to destroy all the enemy without all of your troops dying. If all of your troops do die, the enemies will do damage directly to your base, hitting your HP. Once your HP runs out, you lose the game. The goal is to survive 9 waves, which is pretty challenging even on the easiest mode. In many ways, it's more a game of attrition, where you're trying to survive and hold on to whatever resources you can. You're never really going to have a clear blowout in this game. The game does feature one in-app purchase for a slight add-on to the game, adding one more a part of the base that you can play as, but otherwise the game's pretty straightforward, single purchase, lots to do online with other players. So definitely an interesting co-op game worth checking out. As you can see, the UI of this game is fairly literal. It's almost like a Vassal module. Sometimes there's a lot to be desired in terms of the zooming and the panning. That being said, once you figure it out, it's passable and definitely an enjoyable co-op experience that's kind of unlike any other deck building game that I've played before. So definitely an interesting one to check out on digital platforms.